Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to show you how to make a traditional Hawaiian dish called poke. So we love poke. It's huge on the island, and we're adding a little twist because we're going to use our own sauce. So this sauce is actually a Korean wing sauce. Our friend who is actually from Hawaii gave us this recipe, and then we were making poke one time when my in-laws were here, and we just decided to try that sauce on the poke, and it turned out to be our favorite thing. So we're gonna share it with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna make two separate sauces. One is going to be the normal sauce, and the other one is going to be a low-carb version because I'm doing keto. So the first thing is going to be your brown sugar. You're going to do 1 cup and just dump it into the dish. I have 1 cup of Lakanto 0-carb brown sugar. That's for me. Okay. The next thing, some green onions. I just chopped up 2 whole green onions, and I'm just going to split them in half. But you can put as much or as little as you'd like. It doesn't really matter too much. We also need, so it calls for 1 tablespoon of red flakes. However, since my kids are eating this, I'm probably going to do like a half a tablespoon in this one. And well, mine, because I like spicy and I'm the only one eating it, I'm going to do a whole tablespoon. The next thing is going to be your garlic. So the recipe actually calls for 5 garlic cloves, but I don't have garlic cloves, so I'm going to use minced garlic. So I do 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, which I just spilled all over my shirt. And all over my counter. It's okay though. It also doesn't want to come out. Okay, we're gonna get some garlic. Okay, that looked like 1 tablespoon. Okay, we'll roll with it. All right. The next thing we're going to do is 1 cup of soy sauce. So if you like it a little bit sweeter, you'll want to buy the shoyu. I just buy this brand because it's cheaper. And the sauce is still awesome with it, so we just use this one. Okay, so we got our soy sauce. Oh my goodness, I have butterfingers today. Okay. The next thing is going to be ginger. I do a half a teaspoon of ginger. A little bit goes a long way. This is a really important part of the sauce. Okay, we have our sesame seeds. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. And just so you guys know, the word poke actually means chunk in Hawaiian. So in the past, poke was any type of meat or seafood cut into chunks and marinated. But today is generally like ahi tuna or octopus cut into chunks. All right, what are we missing? The last thing we're gonna add to our sauce is sesame oil, and we need half a teaspoon of sesame oil. Okay, we're gonna throw these on the burner, and while we do that, we'll talk about the meat that we're going to be marinating this in. So I have it on the burner over medium heat. We just have to stir it occasionally, and then we just heat it to a boil, and then it's all done. Okay, so let's talk about the meat. So we have ahi tuna. We're gonna be marinating in the sauce. It's very important anytime you buy meat for poke or sushi, you wanna make sure it's sushi grade. So this one specifically says poke on it, so we know it's okay. Okay, so I have put the ahi in the bowls. I separated some for myself and some for everybody else. Okay, so our sauce is all done. It came to a boil, so we're just gonna dump some on there. Make all the messes. I think I put the wrong one in the wrong bowl. So I'm just gonna throw some more in here. There we go. Actually, a little bit more. Okay. Probably just add a little bit more in there. To clean my floor later. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix it up really good, and we're gonna let it marinate for about 30 minutes. And then once it's done marinating, we'll come back, we'll get the rice ready, and then we'll add the poke. And I'll show you guys the final product. So we will see you in 30 minutes. Okay, so the poke has been marinating for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna start getting some other stuff ready so everything can be ready at one time. So for mine, because I'm doing a low carb option, I'm not gonna have the rice. So I'm actually gonna make little cucumber poke, little cracker type things. I don't know, but it's gonna be good. Anyway, so I'm also gonna add some avocado because I love avocado. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in the bowl. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of like mash it up like as if I was making guacamole. And then I'm gonna add some garlic salt because I love garlic. And the last thing we're gonna add in here is some lime. I don't need a whole bunch, just a little bit for some flavor. And then I'm gonna mix it all up. And I'll go ahead and prep some of my little cucumber things so that way you can see how it's gonna look. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of avocado on the cucumber and the counter. And then once the poke comes out, I'm just gonna add some poke on top, and it'll be little poke bites. And it's actually really, really good. So whether you're doing low carb or not, I recommend trying this option also, even though the rice is good too. Okay, we'll start with that. So I'm gonna use this kind of rice. So if rice is a big thing in your culture, definitely don't murder me, but I don't have a rice cooker, and this is simple. You just put it in the microwave it for a minute, and then take it out and it's done. And it's actually really good rice. So I'm gonna do that now. And then while that's going, I'm just gonna keep getting my little cucumbers ready. Switch out the rices. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and prep some plates because the poke will be ready any minute now. And this rice is really, really hot. It was only in there for a minute, but be careful if you use this kind of rice. Now that we have everything ready, I'm going to pull the poke out. It looks really, really good. And I'm just going to rinse the rice off my spoon real quick. And then we're just going to add it on top of the rice. And we are really close to being done, but there's a couple more steps that we have to follow. So my kids love poke. I know a lot of kids aren't really into raw fish, but mine definitely are. And then the last step to the poke bowl is going to be your rice seasoning. So this is like really, really important because it adds some really good flavor. Woo, that's a lot. I'm sure it'll be fine though. All right. And then the last step is just going to be adding my poke onto my cucumbers. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll come back and we will taste test everything and we'll let you know what we think of it. Okay, I have my taste testers. One of them is very, very anxious to try it. So we're going to see if this dish gets the non-commissioned Rascal stamp of approval. All right. I'm pretty sure he already ate some. All right, let me know what you think, guys.
Good.
It's good? You like it?
Yeah.
Is it your favorite?
Yeah. I definitely like it.
Yeah?
It's really good. I really like it.
Okay. Yeah, mine's pretty good too. Do you want to try one of mine?
Yeah.
You want to try one of mine? The big one. You must be confident that it's really good.
These are really good too. I really like it.
What do you think? You like it?
I like it.
Okay, you definitely have to try this sauce. If you're not into poke, you don't like raw fish, just make it and put it on some wings because that's really, really good too. So like, share, subscribe our video, and stay tuned for more content.